My Pouse Sadaki. Hello everyone, how are we all? Well, you can probably tell by my voice that I'm not very well. I've got a really bad cold. My throat's not sore, but I've not got much voice, so I shall do the best I can. I'll just move you down a bit. I needed to get a video out for tomorrow, which is today when you're watching it, or yesterday, or whenever you're watching it. So what I've done is I've actually made a couple of bits off camera because it's like I'm walking through treacle at the moment and I feel very disjointed. So I thought I'll make stuff off camera and I'll show it to you. Oh, see, I can't even speak. So what I'm doing is some bits from the mini catalogue. So I'm using the 3 ephemera packs, which are on page 15 of the catalogue. So there's oh, blow, that's the door. Right, sorry about that. But at least it proves that people can read and they're using the doorbell. I'll explain that later. So yes, I'm using the 3 ephemera packs, which I keep in this stamp case. So they come on a piece of card which is just too big to go inside the box, so I've taken them all off that. And then you have joyful sayings, joyful images and tags for the season. So obviously joyful sayings are all sayings, words. You get 2 of each sheet, so you get that one, that one, that one, and then you get some lovely gold ones, sort of scripty like that, which are really nice. So that's the sayings. Then there's joyful images, and they all punch out quite, not punch out, you know, you pull out quite easily because they're die cut already. So now I've done those, I'll have to put them down there. So you get 2 sheets with the teddy bears and the Christmas trees, and there's stockings and presents and sleighs, reindeer, although they look more like moose to me, and Christmas trees, poinsettia. And then there's the tags, which gives you various sizes of tags. I hope I'm speaking loud enough for you to actually be able to hear me. So small tags, large tags, small large tags, and some small ones again. So I've made up a couple of tags. Get those back in, of course they're all going to be upside down now, aren't they? Okay, so I try to keep them in the same order that I've got the labels in the front. So then I've got the words, the pictures and the tags. So all I've done is I cut the labels off the packs, just cut off the bit, and then I wrote the number on in case I wanted to reorder them, which I am doing. So that's those, and also I'm going to be using some of the Little Bit Festive paper, which is, no, it's not Little Bit Festive. So that is, I think I've shown these before as well. You get 3 sheets of DSP, so you get one with this Christmas tree with baubles and the red and white stripes on the back. Then you get one with some of these frames and backings. Then there's a sheet with poinsettias, wreaths and various bits on. There's another piece of double-sided which has got those on, and this is, I have to get this the right way up, yeah, so that's Christmas trees. I tend to look at this, I see the white triangles upside down, rather than I have to look hard to see the green trees. You see what I mean? And then there's a red and white pattern on the back. And then there's another sheet of die cuts of teddy bears, stockings, candy canes, that sort of thing. So that's the Little Bit Festive set. don't think I actually did use. Oh yes I did, yes I did. And I'll explain what I used where. And then this is, let's put that over there. This is from the Sentimental Christmas suite. So there's a whole suite. There's a stamp set, die set, some sparklies, some lovely green ribbon which I've got, and then there's the DSP. And if you buy the whole suite, or if you just buy the paper, then £2.50 of each of that will go towards a charity that supports children's literacy, which is shocking in the 21st century that there is a problem with children's literacy. It's almost, we've gone back to Victorian times. Don't get it myself. Anyway, some of the, I mean, they're all beautiful, these pictures. They've been made, the original drawings were all done with coloured pencils to make them look like, you know, really retro, or as I call them, stuff that I remember from when I was a kid. So there's this lovely one with little poses, I suppose you'd call them. And then on the back is a red and white stripe. And these lovely stockings full of presents. And a lovely sort of garland in between. And that's got this. These are all 12 by 12, obviously. So you could use this to make a scrapbook if you're into this scrapbooking. Which I'm not. I've had a go at it, but it's not really my thing. And then there's this lovely sheet of different Christmas trees with a green stripe on the back. I used a bit of this one, as you can see. I've cut a bit out. In actual fact, what I used was the reverse of it with the trees on it. But yeah, there's this lovely, I suppose that's supposed to be ribbon, isn't it? That's really nice. And then this gorgeous thing that just takes me right back to the 60s. In fact, I'm sure we had some wallpaper a bit like this. Not particularly Christmassy, but similar sort of thing with ducks in the bathroom in the house I grew up in. Or one of the houses I grew up in. And that's got that sort of design on the back. And then there's these lovely candles, again with another 12 by 12 layout, but obviously you can cut out bits of elements of this and use that for card making as well. So now, what was the other thing I was going to show you? Was it that? No, it must be. Oh, okay. Let me find the bit. Here we go. Right. So with the ephemera packs, yeah. So the other side from the ephemera packs, it shows you pictures of some ideas that you can make cards and tags using the ephemera packs. And then on this side, they've actually laid out some pictures. Now if I do it that way, you can see the whole lot. So maybe if you wanted to take a screenshot, I nearly said a sheen scrot, but no, I can't say it again. If you wanted to take a picture of that just to give you some ideas, if you can see that all right, from what I can see it looks a bit wobbly. I could do it like that, and then you could zoom in possibly, I'm not sure. Anyway, they give you some ideas of how you could lay out cards or tags, which I think is quite nice. So what I did was I made a couple of tags. Really simple, nothing complicated, but like I said, because I'm not feeling well, I didn't feel confident enough to actually do it on screen. So I literally just punched out these, or, pressed out these. I've put a little hot chocolate cup with sending cheer, and then I've just added a bit of red ribbon that I've got. It's a Stampin' Up ribbon, don't ask me which one it is. I'm rubbish at remembering what they're called. And that would be nice if you were sending somebody a present, like a mug with hot chocolate in it and that sort of thing. So that's a nice tag. And then this one, again, I've used the same ribbon, and I've just stuck a stack of presents and a little Happy Christmas. So they're really easy. So I used dimensionals for those. This one was made using, I don't know if you can see the green background there. So that's the back of the pretty red and white ribbon paper. And then this I used as a frame. Now when it arrives, it's actually got this bit inside, so you could, if you wanted to, leave that in there and you could stamp on that, but I decided to take that out and put one of the sentiments in the middle. So I've put this on one layer of Stampin' Dimensionals, and this one I've put 2 layers of Stampin' Dimensionals just to take it up a little bit. Obviously I won't be posting that one because it'll cost an arm and a leg. Now the one thing you probably notice is these are smaller than my A6 cards, because these are made to the American size of card. Now you could cut your cards down to the same size so that they fitted, but I just use them as they are on my A6 cards because I use A6 cards. That's what I do. I'll do that one last. Then also this one, again, just very simply, I stuck this mat down. I stamped, I die cut this. I've got some oval deckled dies, because I thought I needed something behind this directly onto this. It was too busy, so I thought I need something white, and this was just about the right width. So literally stuck that on flat, put the white bit up on dimensionals and stuck that down there. Now inside these cards, I've actually, because they're a dark card, I've put some fancy paper. Now you probably can't get hold of this fancy paper anymore, because I've had this fancy paper since 1999. I used it for the inside of wedding invitations for my brother-in-law. In fact, I'm wondering if I had them for his first wedding back in 1980 something. Yeah, I wouldn't be at all surprised. And then this last one, I barely did anything at all. I literally took the mat, stuck it onto a card. Now this card is slightly smaller because I made a bit of a boo-boo when I was can't think. When I was making the crease to fold it, I made a boo-boo and I put it in the wrong place, so I made it, so when I folded it over, there was a huge bit sticking out, about that much. So I thought, well, I'll just cut that down a bit and use a smaller one. And all I've done with that is I've got my Wink of Stella pen. Try and put it under the camera. I can't think straight, so it's backwards. There we go. My Wink of Stella pen, and all I've done is gone over each of the baubles. Now, can you see? Oh yes, there you go. You can just see they're glittery now. So the baubles were quite plain, but I've put Wink of Stella on all of them, the big ones, and they are all glittery now. So it's, like I said, very simple. So if you're in a hurry, you need to make a lot of cards, and you haven't got the wherewithal or the inclination to, spend a lot of time, then these ephemera kits and the little bit festive and the sentimental Christmas DSP is great. Oh, sorry, that's my phone. So that's me for this week, I'm afraid. Hopefully next week I'll be feeling a bit better. So let me just put those so you can actually see them in shot, mostly. There we go. Move that over there a bit. There we go. So yeah, very short and sweet from me today, but I think I'm on the mend. This is the worst I've felt so far, and yeah, that's it. I've gone Hwyl amateur